Welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is Budget Beauty's The Beauty Haul, where I detail my purchases and the things that I've bought, and I share with you hauls that I have done and favorite items I have been waiting for and trying to get, and I have finally acquired them. And I want to talk about what I spent. So, I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And here we are. I have a haul. I got a haul. I went to Ulta yesterday and I spent some money. I was going to go. I felt like buying some makeup. So, and y'all know I've already reached diamond status at Ulta for the year. So, to ensure that I am a diamond through December 31st, 2027. So, I reached that last month in June, and that was only because I was kind of pacing myself, and I was like, well, there's a couple things I'm waiting on from ColourPop, so I'll hold off and wait till June to do what I want to do and finish off diamond status. So, I have long since reached diamond status for the year. So, I am, and now I'm just buying because I actually really want to get this stuff, and it's on sale, and it's stuff that I want to try, and maybe during 21 Days of Beauty, it'll be on sale again. So, because they have one coming up in September, so I will be looking forward to that. But I have kind of slowed down going in Ulta, which we'll get to in a little bit because I had some issues while I was in the Ulta. But I've kind of slowed down on going. So, Ulta Beauty haul. So let's talk about this haul. So, my receipt and my printout that I do for the beauty haul. So, let's get started. Alright, first things first. Let's start with the essence, because there's a lot of essence here. And I am upset with this essence right now, because what happened here? There's some... One of these palettes kind of like exploded a little bit. Like it broke up and exploded. And so now there's like stuff everywhere. So it's kind of dirty, a little dirty, and I'm going to clean it while we are sitting here talking about it. I bought a bunch of Essence stuff yesterday, so I'm going through my bag and I'm pulling out all my Essence stuff. And on my little beauty haul list, I tried to put everything together so that I can do this very quickly by brand, and I think I succeeded in doing that. Alright, that should be all of the Essence. Okay. Alright, so yes, we're going to start with Essence. So, I got a couple of things from Essence, and I'm very pleased with it, but one of these, the palette kind of exploded. So, what I did was, this is the one that like broke up and now it's got color all over the place. This is the Essence Mini Eyeshadow Palette. This one is the gray edition. And as you can see, this palette right here broke up. It did not look like this when I picked it up off the shelf. Okay, so somewhere between like buying it, taking it to the register, buying it, and her putting it in the bag, it like broke. The palette itself, like the pigment broke. So I'm like, I get home and I'm like, what is happening? So I'm going to clean this in just a second, and take out that broken piece of palette. But then I got, so my other ones are not like that. So this is the peach edition, as you can see, and this is the mauve edition. It's a little hard to see with my ring light here, but the mauve edition. So Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but I like their eyeshadows. I don't get me wrong, I love their eyeshadows, but yeah, that's kind of annoying that that broke up in there. Because I mean, it is in that is a good fourth of the little line of, you know, y'all can't really see that, but it's this one right here. It's a little, it's like a fourth of it, and the top part's trying to come out, and the top part like broke too. What the hell, Essence? Um, I don't know what's happening there, but I'm going to take some of this pigment and dump it in here because I can't use it. I mean, I could, but it's more trouble than it's worth. So I need a brush of some sort to take this out of here and try not to disturb the rest of the pigment. Like, I am upset about that. When I tell y'all it got everywhere, so this is a gray pigment. It's a like grayish black pigment. A black one. Like almost a charcoal. Yeah, that kind of got everywhere. So I'm kind of like, what the hell, Essence? So yeah. And when I tell you it got everywhere, it got in the other colors, which is kind of annoying, to say the least. But I can kind of sort of get it out of here and dust it off with a brush. I'm using just a regular old brush to like dust this off in the trash. That's what I'm doing here, to clean up this palette so that it does not interfere with the rest of my colors in here. Like, damn it, Essence. Like, what the hell, Essence? Why your pigment so like brittle? I think I have succeeded in mostly cleaning this up. All right, I seem to have cleaned this up successfully. All right, so that's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, so I did clean it up. I managed to clean it a little bit better. As you can see, I have a hole down there at the bottom now. And I kind of have pigment everywhere in this trash can. And on my hands because it got everywhere. That's what they make brushes for. This Real Techniques brush, I'm using this Real Techniques powder brush. This is a Real Techniques Expert Concealer brush, which I'll just clean it. I do use this brush, actually. And it's a good brush. But that was actually the best solution I could have come up with there. All right. So, yeah, gonna have to clean that brush. But I'll do it later. I need to clean my brushes anyway. So, all right. So, now that that is clean. But yeah, the other ones are fine. They're not a nary little bit of breakage in there at all. Not a nary bit. So, I don't know what's going on there. That one just very specifically, and of course it's the one that's got the black pigment in it that, you know, gets everywhere. So I'm using my kabuki brush because also it got down here on my paper. And I don't want that everywhere. Alright, so that's that. Those are, I think they're going to be fine. They remind me of the Laying Down the Mauves and the other one, the Ice Baby palettes that they have seemingly discontinued. So, then I did get another one of the Essence serums. I like the one that I have. It's an orange serum. It's pretty decent. But this is the Hello Good Stuff pore minimizing serum. I do like that one that I have. So I was like, I keep wanting to get another one. And they have like a blueberry one, but that one's like a primer serum. And I was like, I don't use primer serums. So I just want something that I can put on at night. Let me see how this one smells. Oh, I like how this one smells better than the orange one that I got. This one is supposed to have with pomegranate and 3% niacinamide. And then it says, back of the box, pore minimizing serum with a lightweight, quick absorbing texture, pomegranate, fruit water, and 3% niacinamide for extra smooth skin and optically refined pores. Apply on clean skin, dermatologically approved. I do, like I said, I like the other one that I have of this, and it's pretty decent. I just can't find that one anymore because apparently they discontinued that too. I'm like, damn it, Essence, stop discontinuing stuff. Like, I like this. So it seems to work really well for me. So trying to see on the back here if there's anything on the back of this palette, and it is not. So I'm gonna wipe this off the back too. When I tell y'all this got everywhere on the back of this eyeshadow palette, like everywhere. Everywhere. like damn it, why is this everywhere? Bro, it's black on everything. Because of course the color that exploded was the black. Okay. So anyway, and then the last thing essence wise that I got, I bought a blush and highlighter brush from them. I have, trying to see where the other one is. I have their foundation brush. This is actually a pretty good brush. I'm very pleased with this. So I was like, oh, well, you know, I like that one, so I'll get another one. This is the blush and highlighter brush. On the back, it says, it's glow time. 01, it's glow time. This brush allows precise application and ideal blending of both blush and highlighter. Okay. Because, like I say, that foundation brush, it blends very well. And this was not expensive, so I can't really fuss too much. Be too jumped up about, you know, like, was this expensive? No, it really wasn't. So, all right, that's all of our essence things. So, reach back into the bag. See if we can do Juvia's Place now. Yeah, because we only got 2 of Juvia's Place. All right. So one of these is something I already have. It's just a different shade. And then one is something brand new that I've been hunting for several months. All right, let's start with the thing I already have. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow primers. And it was one of my first eyeshadow primers, actually. Matter of fact, I want to say it was my first. This is the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. This is in shade 1. So I have shade 3, which is a brown that matches my lids exactly. So this is this is just a lighter shade. So I would use this as like a translucent. So let's take her out. So as you can see, it looks exactly like the other one. The color window here is what tells you what shade it is. Also, they tell you, but it's not really a color window. That's just like printed on there to show you the shade. But yeah, very, very pleased. I love my Juvia's Place stuff, so gonna use it. Now, Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer. One, you have to, as a friend recommended to me many, many moons ago when I first got it, and I was complaining about how it took a long time to dry down, and that it was kind of watery when it came out the bottle. Like it was like a leading water to this. What she told me was, well, one, you got to shake it up because it will separate. But also I learned too, when you put this on, just a little bit goes a long way. So don't over apply. You don't need a ton of it. You just need enough to coat the lid, then spread it out. So like a little real small pea-sized amount. But performance has been great. I do like this. So yes, I can hear it. It is very liquidy in there. But yes, I do like this. And I was very excited that I found the lighter shade of this. So we're going to use that. Now, let's talk about the thing that I did not have that I have been trying to hunt down. This is the Juvia's Place Ready Set Sealed Long Wear Continuous Fix and Set Spray Ultra Matte. Y'all, when I tell y'all I've been trying to find this for months, like none of my Ultas in the area would have this. Then I saw one in Charlotte had it. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll make a trip to Charlotte. There's a couple other things that are at that one, but aren't at my ones here in Columbia. But then I happen to be, and I've been checking periodically to go see, because I have this on a list at Ulta. So then I saw I was going to get it on Amazon, because it was on Amazon. But then I was like, no, I'll hold off. So I didn't. Okay. And then yesterday, I happened to be in the Ulta. I said, let me go over here and see what's going on in the Juvia's Place section. Let me make a quick trip. And I had pulled together my list, and this was not on it. So I went over there. I happened to be over in the Juvia's Place because I was going to get that primer. And I saw this big old tall boy sitting there in the thing. And I said, are y'all serious? Y'all actually have this for once? So this is a Splurge item. I'll go ahead and tell you now. This is a Splurge item. But I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it since it's here. It's never popped up as being there in my Ulta that I go to all the time. So that's why I was like, wait, that looked like that can of that setting spray I've been trying to find for the last like 2-3 months. Okay. So what I did was I bought this. So let's read the back of the box here. It says, lock in your look with our long wear mattifying setting spray, featuring a continuous mist that's sweat-proof, waterproof, and transfer-proof for all day and all night wear. Infused with hydrating and soothing green tea, this setting spray keeps your skin feeling refreshed while ensuring a flawless, shine-free finish. So, I'm very excited. They're like, yeah, close your eyes. They said, make sure you close your eyes and mouth before misting. Yes, please do. But you like hold it away from your face, shake it up, hold it away from your face and then spray. But yeah, I'm very excited about this because I love Juvia's Place and I've been trying to find this. When I tell y'all I've been trying to find it, and I was like, man, if I gotta go to Charlotte, I will. I was like, I will. I'll drive up there and do a road trip in beauty to do it. Whew, that adventure was solved yesterday, thankfully. All right, so let's talk about the other stuff that I got. All right, so skin is very itchy because of this hair. I love this hair. This hair has lasted a very long while, but it gets in my face sometimes and it makes my skin itch. So let's talk about the rest of the stuff here. All right, so on the not splurge side, I got some. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna try another one of this from them and see if I like it. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Lash Primer in the shade 250 Soft White. I have some L'Oreal primer, lash primer, and I don't like it. It did nothing for my, like, it was weird trying to put it on. It didn't want to cooperate. It was just, it did nothing. And I was like, what are you doing? So I still have it. It's in my kit, but I don't use it. So, but I said, all right, I'm gonna try one more time, L'Oreal. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give you another go. I'm gonna give you another chance. Cause I like the other L'Oreal stuff that I have. I like the shadow sticks, the lay shadow sticks. I love those. They're very good. I got the L'Oreal Extensionist um, mascara. It's good. I mean, like, I have other L'Oreal stuff. I have L'Oreal lipsticks. They're good. But this lash primer is trash. Like, it just did not do well for me at all. So this is a different one than the one that I already have. So, and I saw the one that I already have in the Ulta when I bought this, and I was like, that's the one I already have. I don't think I should have that. So, in my basket. But no, this is a different one. So, this is 1.4 times more volume versus mascara alone. Yes, clearly. It does boost your mascara. It's supposed to. That's the whole point. 99% natural origin ingredients. And then smoother looking lashes, soft to the touch. Okay. And then it says our soft white mascara primer visibly lengthens lashes with voluptuous volume for a soft to the touch feel. That should be hyphenated. Because soft to the touch is modifying the word feel. The copy editor in me just came out. Formulated with chamomile extract and vitamin E, the 99% natural origin ingredient formula provides a caring feeling for all-day comfort. Oh, okay. That's odd, but all right. Soft wavy brush. More than 200 bristles hold maximum formula to coat and prepare lashes for mascara. Okay. Then they talk about 99% natural origin ingredients. And then it says directions. Use before mascara. Glide brush from lash base to lash tip. Allow primer to dry before applying mascara on top. I never do. I know I'm supposed to, but I don't. Tested under ophthalmological control. Suitable for sensitive eyes. Suitable for contact lens wearers. And I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, I am supposed to like let it dry, but I never do because I'm generally in a hurry. So I just don't. I know that's probably like why it didn't work the first time, is because I didn't particularly let it dry, but buddy. So, all right. Well, that goes off to the side. Now let's talk about, now listen, it is not a problem with the brand itself, because y'all know I love Fenty in this house. I absolutely adore Fenty in this house. And I have quite a few. I'm sitting here looking at my Fenty products. And I ran to get, and I mean absolutely ran to get the Fenty stick. Okay. When this was on sale, half off. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb stick in the high shimmer one. I also have this one. But I ran to get that Gloss Bomb one when they had it. It was 50% off during 21 Days of Beauty. Also, I absolutely love the Fenty Cheeks, the Suede Cheeks blush. Highly pigmented, fantastic. I love Fenty. But Ulta did them dirty yesterday because, all right, so they had a sale going, and I double checked this. They had a sale going for Fenty mascara, where if you buy one, you get one free. All right, so I bought the Hella Extra mascara boosting lash primer, and I bought the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick volumizing mascara. Now, y'all girl bought this knowing, I saw it in the app. I was like, oh, word, they got it, buy one, get one free. Okay, well, let me go on and get this. This was on my list the entire time to buy. Okay, splurge items. Because Fenty is a mid-tier prestige brand in Ulta. It is a mid-tier brand in Sephora also. Okay. So I said, well, you know, I'll get the, because I've been trying to, I've been holding off on this, but this is a splurge item I've been wanting to try. Okay. So, knowing how much I love Fenty. So, I was like, wait. So I was like, all right, fine, I'm going to go get it. So I went and I got it. It wasn't until I got home that I realized they didn't apply it as a buy one, get one free. And I'm not sure why. So when I look at my receipt here, and this is why I always keep my receipt, and I need to be checking this as I'm in the store. Also, when they ringing me up, I need to be checking this and double checking, because I didn't discover this until I got to the house. And I was entering my prices. I was putting in my prices into my template. The Hella Extra Mascara Primer. Okay, that's this. $24. Which, cool. Okay, I'm okay with that. I knew that going into it. This is $24. And then you're supposed to get the other one, mix and match. It says it. It said it. Mix and match. And you get the other one for free. Then I come back up here on my receipt. Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. And I double checked this to make sure it was the one I was looking for. $13. And I'm like, excuse me? This should be free. This one was the cheaper one. It was $22. So this one should be cheaper. I double checked this on the website and how it was applied in my bag. Because what I do is I put things in my cart online, and I use that as my shopping list so that I don't randomly buy weird things and overspend. So, especially when we talking about this mid-tier stuff, okay? So, this is my thing, though. It did not say, because normally you have to pay attention, and it will say you get that discount if it's only online. It's an online-only discount. It did not say that. It just said, mix and match, buy one, get one free. And and this was, both of these were on the list. So tell me why I had to pay $13 for this. And I'm like, so going forward, we will be double checking, because yeah, it was, and I'm gonna tell y'all now, before we even get to the price, the interaction with buying this was weird. It was very weird. When I was being rung up. So I don't know. It was really, really strange. Yeah, I don't know. It was really, really strange. Like, the lady was ringing me up, but I think the lady off to the side of her was a manager. And so, but like, she kept like interfering in this lady's like ringing me up. She's like, oh, here, I'll help with the bag. And I'll help with putting the stuff in the bag. And, oh, here's the other thing. Like, it was weird. I really wanted to be like, can you let her finish me ringing me up so she can do this? I think this lady was new, though, who was ringing me up. And that's why the manager lady was there. I think that is why she was there. Because it was really odd. It was almost like she was training her on, but and the way she was, like, the way she talked to me, like, she wasn't rude or anything. She wasn't rude at all. You could tell it was like when somebody first started a job and they're super polite, like customer service, and they're super polite because they're brand new, and they're like, I gotta be super polite and overly polite, and it was like that. So, and I was like, you know what? Let me let you do your job, and let me let you, because I know that this lady probably outranks you. Okay. Let me let you look good in front of your boss, because I want to help. Okay. I have the utmost respect for customer service workers and people who are doing me a favor by ringing me up and doing what they got to do, and like, they have to serve people. Okay, when I go to a restaurant, I am never rude to the workers, because listen, baby, I know you don't want to be here. Okay, but I'm here and I'm ordering something, so it pays for me to be really nice to you. because you're handling my food, but also other customer service workers. There's never a reason to be rude. So, and also when you're new, I try to, if you give me good service, I know you're learning, I cut you some slack. So I try to be nice, and I try to be helpful. And I try to be like, oh, thank you for being super helpful. Especially if I know they boss right there, and the boss is like, tracking them and trying to keep it. I'm like, thank you for being helpful. That was a really good, thank you. So I try to make it so that they look like they doing real well with doing their job. So, because also too, once upon a time, I worked for Sonic and I had to deal with people, and it was my first little job while I was in high school. And I hated that job, but I said then, if I ever have to do this again, I will make sure that if I'm on the other side of things, I cut them workers some slack. Because listen, also I was raised to have manners and be polite. And I'm also a very, very, very Southern woman. So I automatically have Southern hospitality and Southern politeness and Southern manners. So I was taught to be nice to people when you go out in the street. So that is why I was trying to be like, okay, I'm going to let her do her job. But it was like the manager was literally trying to do it for her. And I was like, you got to let her learn. Like, she got to do this. So she was taking the time and ringing it up, and I'm very patiently sitting there waiting. Take all the time you need so you get this right. And she didn't get it right. So I'm not super jumped up because I'm going and spending money on makeup. Like, buddy, it is a first world problem. Okay. I'm not jumped up about it, but at the same time, it was like, okay. So yeah, I don't know what was going on there. That was kind of weird, but also too, my coupon, I tried to use a, $10 off 50 coupon, and I hadn't used it. I know I hadn't used it. And it expired yesterday, but like sometime yesterday, but it gave her an error apparently that, it had been used previously. And I'm like, I didn't use it because I haven't bought makeup not from Ulta in about 3 weeks. So, and that coupon, it doesn't say when the coupon starts. It just says when it ends. So I'm like, but I was like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Again, first world problem. I am buying makeup, very expensive makeup. So I'm not, and I'm buying budget stuff anyway. So I don't, it's not that big of a deal, but teachable moment. I want to go back and be like, hey, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's $13. So, and the coupon, I very seldom, like it didn't take any off of the prestige brands anyway. So it was like, it's fine, whatever. I don't care. But anyway, I'm very excited about this Fenty because I love Fenty. And, I've been eyeing this mascara for a minute. So the back of the box, it says for the primer, it says boost your mascara intensity to the max for a dramatic looking false lash effect. Okay. So very excited about that. I was not expecting to get the primer, until I saw it on the app. So, and then the back of the box for the Hella Thick volumizing mascara. Irresistibly thick and lifted lashes for voluptuous volume. Yeah. So, Fenty. Like I say, I adore Fenty in this house. Also, y'all know I very much love that Fenty. I love this lipstick. Whew, that thing, $8. Normally $29. So yes, I will go get it every single time. I will reach for it if I know that I'm not doing something where I need to, like if I'm doing something special occasion and I want to wear red, I can use that because fantastic lipstick. It's not transfer proof though. But for getting it for $8 out of Marshall's, I'm going to shut the hell up. So that is why I don't complain too much about that. So, all right. Then I got a couple more things. And then I got a free gift. So, let's talk about not free stuff. So I did get a little bit of ColourPop. I got 2 of their cream gel liners, and y'all know these are very popular in this house, so I'm not going to read the back of the box. But I got 2 new shades. One is Crybaby, which is a lilac pink. Actually, it's a lilac purple. And that's actually really good. Because I've been needing a lilac purple pencil. I have a purple one from ColourPop, but it's like a chrome one, duo shift one, and I wear it and it's fine. I like it. It's just it shows up as black. It reads as black on my eyes. So because of the chrome shift in it. So I was like, let me get one of these. And I already got something that'll go with too. So then I also got the shade. This one is called Crybaby, and y'all can't really see it. See if I can. So there, that's the lilac purple. And then I got the shade Dirty Talk, which is like a gold, which that's really good because I have Wildcat, and Wildcat is a champagne gold. This is not quite a champagne gold. This is like a little bit lighter, but not as light as the Punch, which is a yellow also. So, got a lot of things I can wear both of these with. So, very excited about that. And then I added to the ColourPop Shadow Sticks collection. So, I now have 17 of these. This one is the shade Keep Dreaming. This is a matte. Very excited because y'all know how much I love the ColourPop Shadow Sticks. So let's take her out. Let's see what this color is. Oh, it's like a mauve. It's a mauve. So see, this is like a mauve. This would have gone perfectly with my dress that I wore to my sister-in-law's wedding last year. That would have gone perfectly with that dress. But the purple that I wore was fine. It actually, both colors work really well. So, yes, very excited about that. I adore ColourPop's BFF cream gel liners and the shadow sticks. They're excellent. Excellent sticks. So that was all of the ColourPop that I got. I specifically went in there to get those. I've been eyeing it for a minute because they released some new shades. Very excited about this. This is like a champagne, but this is going to go well with Flex Metallic, which is the gold ColourPop stick. Let me see. Let me swatch it on my arm. Oh yeah, that's going to go great. Y'all can't really see it all that well. It's right here though. But that's going to go, that matches my skin tone too. That's going to go really well with the Flex Metallic. Because that's exactly the shade of Flex Metallic. That's going to be great. I'm excited. That's going to be great. My neighbor's dog is outside just barking his little head off. I'm like, buddy, go in the house. Yeah, that lilac is going to be really good. So that's the lilac right there. It looks white because of this lighting in here, but it's not white. It's actually very lilac pink. Lilac purple. It's much closer to purple than pink. But yeah, let's try it. Let me see what this mauve looks like. Oh, that's almost wet. Wow. Okay. Interesting. It has like a wet consistency of putting it on. That's interesting because my other ones do not do that. Interesting. Yeah, my other ones don't do that, but once I did that initial application, it wasn't wet anymore. But that is the mauve. That's really pretty. And because it's a matte, I can put something on it. I can put a little sparkle and shine to it. So, very excited about that. I gotta grab something very quickly. Don't you slide over there. I'm like, buddy, please don't slide over there. Further away from where we are. It fell off my table, and it's part of this thing. Part of the package that I got yesterday. Alright, so now let's talk about the last couple of things here, because I only got 2 more things that I got. And then a free gift that came because of these. Alright, so I have quite a few of these in the house already and in the kit. These are the Ulta Beauty Collection eyeshadow singles. I know my lighting is weird with that just now. If I can get it away from the lighting. Alright, so this shade is called Under the Sea. This is a green. It's a beautiful, brilliant green. I like that. That's a nice, like, seafoam green. But it's pretty. It's very pretty. And I like these little Ulta Beauty singles. They are actually very good. And this is, I got another one, and this is the shade Maple. So it's a brown, but it's a shimmer brown. So I know it doesn't look like it's a shimmer, but it's a shimmer. So yeah, that is a very pretty. Those are both very pretty shades, and I think that brown's going to be gorgeous. So very excited. Now, then I got a free gift. So I asked. I was like, how I got that free gift? She was like, oh yeah, you get a free gift. And I was like, oh, okay, well, how I got that? She was like, the Ulta collection, beauty collection singles. And I was like, okay. So it's a nice little pouch. And I can always use another little bag. I had an Animal Crossing bag that I got from this lady at the Cherry Blossom Festival. This lady makes like bags and things, and a perfect, what is it? A perfect, I can't think of the name of it right now. Her shop. It's a perfect something. And she makes very cute bags, and I bought several from her. I bought 2 Animal Crossing ones. One is a little bag like this, and one is like a shoulder bag, and it is super cute. And I also got a Death Note one for the anime Death Note from her. That's a little bag. I use it to carry my period supplies. Which, the irony, immediately I was like, oh, I'll just use this one because it's the perfect size for supplies. And because, listen, I have been a menstruating woman for 30, how old am I? 34 years. We learned very early on, don't ever get caught unawares. So, always keep something on you at all times. So, if not for you to help your fellow woman, okay, and or menstruating person who may be in need of something, okay. So, I have a little bag that I keep that in, and I also try to take a few little things for like makeup if I want to go somewhere, and I don't want to take a full kit. So, I use that bag, that Death Note one, for that, and I got it from her. But I used those little bags the other day when we went, and I didn't want to carry a full kit of makeup. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. And this would actually be good if I were traveling and I were on a plane where I need a clear bag. So yeah, this says CoverGirl on the front. So yeah, I am very, very excited about this. This bag is nice, and it's a nice size. And I like the pink color. It's very, very, very much like the pink color. Because as Miss Pinup Palmer likes to say, you like to keep things pink and spooky. I like to keep things very pink and spooky also. So hence the Death Note anime. bag that I bought, but also Animal Crossing because it's cute and I love Animal Crossing. So yeah, this is gonna go. This is gonna be perfect. Now I probably couldn't put this in my purse for my makeup and things because it's too big for my purse. My purse is a normal size purse, so this is probably too big for my purse. But this will be great when like we travel and I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to take my big gold makeup case that I have that sometimes I take for traveling. Sometimes I just want to throw a few little things in the kit and when I get there I just do whatever I need to do and touch up my face. So yeah, this might be good, but this is also good for period supplies. And I don't care that it's see-through. I don't care. So yeah, if I decide to use this for period supplies, I would absolutely not give one single 55th of a shit about it because I am a grown woman and nothing about that is embarrassing. So I don't care. I'm just thinking, woo, this is a great bag to put things in. And I like the little CoverGirl thing on it. Like, that is super cool. Like, I know that's not for CoverGirl itself. The brand CoverGirl, I don't think it is. Let me look and see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Look, see. Because I don't think this is for CoverGirl. It said very clearly Ulta. But that looks like the CoverGirl logo, and I don't know, maybe they and it says on here that it is for the Ulta Fall 2025 pouch. So I don't know, but that is definitely the CoverGirl logo, and they have it reserved. They have like a little trademark thing. I wonder. That is the CoverGirl logo. So I wonder. Maybe CoverGirl partnered with them or something. I don't know. But yeah, this bag's gonna be real nice. So may actually use this at some point today. To put some things in. So that is everything in the haul. So let's talk prices. Because we have a fully Ulta haul here. It's gonna be nothing but Ulta prices. All right, so the Essence mini eyeshadow palettes, they were each $4.61. Points redeemed were 38 cents each. Then the Essence blush and highlighter brush was $5.53, 46 cents redeemed in points. The Essence Hello Good Stuff pore minimizing serum, points redeemed 46 cents, also $5.53. The Ulta Beauty eyeshadow singles were $4.99 each, points redeemed 41 cents off each, and they were both 40% off. Then the ColourPop shadow stick was $8.31. Points redeemed 69 cents. Also, the ColourPop BFF cream gel liners, both $8.31, 69 cents. Points redeemed. Then the Juvia's Place Ready Set Sealed Longwear Continuous Fix and Set Spray was $20.32. Points redeemed $1.68. And the Juvia's Place I Prep I Prime Eye Primer, $6.02. Points redeemed 48 cents, but also 50% off. Then the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer, $12.92. Points redeemed $1.07. And then the Fenty, it's very weird, the Fenty Beauty Hella Extra Mascara Boosting Lash Primer, which was, by the way, in the shade Universal. It only comes in one shade. $22.17. Points redeemed $1.83. And then the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. That is also in the shade Cause I'm Black. I love it. I was like, Cause I'm Black. I love it. It's $12.01. And points redemption was 99 cents. It should have been free with the buy one, get one free deal. So, final total, subtotal was $133.24. Tax was $10.64. And the total, final total, was $143.88. So, let's also talk about, too, the Splurge statistics. So I have a section here for Splurge, because I frequently buy Splurge items, what I would consider a Splurge. There were 2 items here that were Splurge. The first was the Juvia's Place Ready Set Sealed Longwear Continuous Fix and Set Spray. And then the other item was the Fenty Beauty Hella Extra Mascara Boosting Lash Primer. So, Splurge total was $42.49. The total for the beauty haul was $143.88. And then the Splurge percentage of the haul was 30%. So, that's not bad. Considering I got 16 items, 17 items. So yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I felt like that was a good haul. A few little hiccups there, but that was a good haul in that there are things I wanted to try that I got, and there are things that I already know about, but I found some good colors, and I will be wearing them. Very excited about that ColourPop stuff. Very excited about the Fenty. Very excited about that Juvia's Place setting spray. Very, very excited. I want to see how that setting spray compares to the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist, because I want to see how that's going to compare. I think that's going to be an interesting comparison to make. So, I want to thank you for coming in and watching and learning about this newest haul that I've done. Thanks for coming in and listening to me talk about money that I spent on makeup. So we are now up to 7 series, and we are producing content fairly regularly. So like, share, and subscribe. Turn on bells and notifications so that you do not miss an episode when I upload. And let me know what you think. I'll see you later. Peace.